guys, it's me, Crystal, again. I'm here to, I guess, reply back to my reaction for the online counseling website that we were looking at. And when I pulled it up, the first thing that popped out at me were the advertisements for, asking for money and don't have to pay for 6 months. And I'm the money person in our family, and I'm a very tightwad, I guess, about it when it comes to things like that. So that immediately threw me off, were the advertisements. About the professionalism of the website, did the lady take away from the profession? I believe she did. I think from everything that I clicked on, I was just really thrown off about her and turned off about this woman. One of the things, and I had wrote this down, was about her archived articles. Like, they all rhyme, like the titles of them all rhyme. And I teach first grade, and a lot of times we rhyme, but an online counselor shouldn't be rhyming that much on a title, especially when there's serious issues. I mean, I saw it as like an infomercial of trying to sell something. You know how they have those little catchy sayings on those infomercials? Well, I felt like that was on the website with her archived articles. Like the first one, or not the first one, but one of them that I had wrote down was, having an affair, prepare to become aware, repair, and share. I don't know. I thought that was rude. I thought it was the lack of professionalism, because an affair is obviously a deep issue with people. No matter whose fault it is, no matter what they're going through, whether they're trying to divorce or trying to come together because of children for counseling, or they're trying to reconnect their relationship, whatever the reason for an affair, that is a deep issue. And that is not a professional title to me, because it's not an easy 3-step process for having an affair and trying to repair those types of things. And that's what it made it look like. Those articles, those titles, it was like, in 3 easy steps, you could have these fixed. And I just didn't like that. Anyway, I do think it takes away from the professionalism when you have snide comments. Like, it sounded like the one where they were asking for the money, like they were separating, I wrote this one down too, if you really want help, you can find a creative way to make it happen. Well, that's not true either. Some people, they need help. That's like, I don't know, I can't even think of a comparison, because when I read that, I was like, that's just so rude. I mean, yes, people need to help themselves, but other people need help too, and I shouldn't have to find a creative way to pay something that really is not worth looking into. The small sessions, the text messages, and the phones, she charges, an exorbitant amount to me for small issues. Well, my small issue may be a huge issue to her, and she wants to bump up the payment. Or, my issues might be like a mountain in my life, and they're all big issues. So I'm going to fork out all this money just for her to be available Monday through Friday and not on a holiday or not on the weekends. I just felt like it was very closed-minded and very, just lack of professionalism. I also wrote that online coaching, to me, is not an effective way to get personal service. A lot of times text or emails, they can be inferred wrong, and what I intended to mean for maybe good, a person could infer that wrong, and they could take it the wrong way, and then you have analyzing emails, and you're analyzing text, and you're trying to listen to the person over the phone. And so to me, it's not good for the counselor, because you don't have that face-to-face, and you don't have that close-knit relationship that you could have. I think online, maybe communication, to be consistent, to stay in touch with your client, would be good, but not to guide them and actually coach them and help them in a depth way online. I don't think that would be good at all. And I also wrote this, and it might be a smart way to say that, but one of the questions was, do you believe it could be helpful? And well, this website was very helpful to me. It was helpful as to knowing what not to do when you are a counselor, and that's what I took away from that website, are things not to do. and things maybe to do. Keep consistent communication face to face, and realize that my clients are human beings with hearts, and their issues are real, they're important to them, and I don't want anyone to be misled by my text or my emails or my phone calls, and it be intended, good, and yet they took it harmfully. So I really didn't like this at all, and I learned what not to do. So that is my reaction to the website, and if you guys have any questions, just let me know.